Came in to do a walkthrough and a walk around of my SmokerCraft Phantom 20. Got it last year. Did a lot of work to it over the winter. And so we'll walk around it and show you everything we did. Got a Minn Kota Tarova with a quick release with a Cisco mount. All the rod holders are on the boat are Cisco. All the electronics are Garmin. It has a full enclosure. We don't have the back on it now, but we're getting ready to go fishing out here in Geneva. It'll be our second time out. Haven't been able to make it out, get anybody to go. It's pretty calm today, 5-6 mile an hour wind, so we're going to post a video about that also. We added a VHF antenna, and we added a VHF radio. Motors, we have Hondas, 9.9 kicker and a 150. We don't have a stainless prop yet, but that's something I'm considering. And then the inside here. So this is the inside of the boat. This boat came with a rear live well, bench seat. It's got rod holders on both sides. We added a Garmin back here. That's a 93 SV. We added another holder just the other day on the tree for our net. So that's pretty cool. And we got a planer board rack down here. Can't see the screen here. Oh, there it is. Here's the screen. Okay. We're going to get smooth move seats. There's our Garmin radio. The 106 graph. They're Ethernet cabled together. I'm in the process of putting the NEMA 2000 also, and everything will be linked together for that. Got a storage compartment down here. Not a big fan of this storage compartment. For some reason, the drains don't drain completely, and it seems to hold a little bit of water in the bottom. So we're going to take a floor panel off and check inside of that sometime. Smoker recommends that you put your batteries in this compartment. They don't recommend you put 3 batteries in the front, but I wanted a 36 volt trolling motor. So in order to not have 3 batteries in the front, I went with the MillerTech 36 volt battery. It's 60 amp hour, and we put that in here. And with that battery, 60 amp, it seems to last quite a while. This will be like, I've only been out a few times with it. The nice thing about it is it's Bluetooth, so you can see it on your phone. You can see how many amps you're drawing, and generally if I'm drawing about 10 amps if I use just the troller for the boat. And if I use the kicker, which out here on Erie, that's what I do most of the time, with that kicker and the troller, it only seemed to draw like 3, so I mean, you could get plenty of time out of it. The boat only came with a 12 volt, 24 volt plug, so I ended up having to change that and put a 36 volt. This compartment here, that's just empty space right now, I don't have anything in it. And then this compartment here is a live well, which we don't even use this really. And then with the live well, we added some rod holders in the front. It's a view from the front to the back. Boat has tons of room. We're going to go out with 4 guys today. It won't be a problem whatsoever. It's actually real comfortable. And then wiring wise, I added for my Perco switch, I added the Blue Sea add a battery. And it was quite a bit of wiring, and you know, it's pretty straightforward. They give you the directions for it, but it takes some time and a little bit of planning, because the boat only came with 24 group size batteries. So over here, you know, you have your cranker, that's fine, but that 24 group size on the other side, it didn't pan out too good. A couple times I ran out of power, so it's tight. But I managed to stuff a 31 in there, and that's all the wiring inside. A couple buses, positive and negative bus, and then the ACRs in there. And I think we're going to upgrade that to a Miller Tech. You could get a Miller Tech 100 amp hour for probably 800 bucks. We'll probably go with the 190 amp hour just because. And at first I didn't think a group 31 would fit, but I was glad I was able to stuff that in there. It's got your wash down, which is really nice. Only downside, we were first time out on the boat, the wash down, the filter wasn't connected, so we were taking on water and the bilge pumps kept kicking on, but we figured that out. Right now the boat will go with the 150, like 37 miles an hour. I hear with a different prop might be able to get 6 miles an hour out of it, but it goes about 37 right now. And it has tons of storage. You have storage under both consoles, which is really nice. This is all, you know, emergency storage, first aid kit, all your air horn and whatnot, your flag, all the stuff you need. Over here is just, you know, miscellaneous stuff, rags. This shelf down here is really nice. The glove box, you can put plenty of stuff in there. I got these papers in here because I haven't calibrated the puck for the Minn Kota yet, so this is just storage. Just put some baskets in there and separated everything, so it's really nice. Oops. And then you even get storage over here. But so far, since got the boat in August, love it. Ended up adding the controllers for the 9.9. Almost didn't get that, but it was only like a $700 option to add that, so it was a no-brainer. And then to have the steering bar, you never have to take it off, so that's a plus too. The canopy, when I got it from the marine store, you could make it any height you wanted. I think we made it 6'4". The track system, don't really know what you could put in the track system. They say you could put birch tackle in there. Looked into some of the stuff, didn't really care for it too much. This planer bore holder, I think that was really cool. And then you just use stainless carriage bolts, and the carriage bolts slide right in there. It's perfect. Another thing we're going to do is add a Cisco track on top of, above the glove box, and put like 3 cups on there, and then you could store miscellaneous stuff, like we have our ties for the rods, and then our 2-ounce weights, you know, because we do 50 plus 2. That's what we're going to do today, and that's on the Precision Trolling app. Boat holds 52 gallons of gas. Fuel gauge, it's not accurate. It depends on how your boat's sitting in the water or sitting on the trailer. So I'm hoping to run a cable from my 150 and plug it into the NEMA and then see what that tells me. It tells you all kinds of information about your motor. So we'll see what it has to say and see if you can get some kind of a gauge on your fuel from there. It's got a gutter system in the front if you take water over, and it goes out the back. I don't plan on going out when I'm taking water over the front. Really like SmokerCraft's tops. They don't have windows above the window. And these did, and this is great. When you're standing there trolling, you can look out your front window, because I'll use my front trolling motor to steer and then the back one to kick us along. And so that's really nice to be able to see. You don't have to crouch down, even though it has really high windshield. And that's our SmokerCraft. If you have any questions, comment down below. Try to answer anything we can.